We begin with a Fox 10 News alert right now at Luke Air Force Base after reports of an active shooter.
Police are now saying there is no active threat and a shelter in place has been lifted, but an active investigation is still underway. Let's get right up to some Sky Fox video flying over the area, and this is what we know. About an hour ago, officials at Luke Air Force Base reported on Facebook about an active shooter and telling everyone on base to shelter in place. It was about 45 minutes ago that we got the all clear, but there is still a very large police presence on scene.
And Fox 10's Kenzie Beach is now joining us live this afternoon outside of the base. Kenzie, we understand that you just spoke to some of the people who were involved in that lockdown, in that shelter-in-place order. What are you learning this afternoon?
Yeah, so I actually just spoke with a couple that was leaving the Lightning Gate here on Luke Air Force Base. They say they were camping on the base, and they were a part of that lockdown just inside the gates here to my right. Now, this is the area that we've seen a ton of law enforcement vehicles go into this gate here, the Lightning Gate, as I mentioned. So it seems to be kind of the focus of their investigation. We've seen a large amount of those police cars just inside of these gates. But I also want to point out this lockdown, people on the inside and on the outside. It was nobody in and nobody out for about an hour. So a line of cars out here forming and also a line of cars on the inside. We do want to give you kind of an aerial view of Sky Fox. That's what you're looking at right now, of the focus of what we're seeing inside of Luke Air Force Base. As we've been told, this was a potential active shooter, and that's why the base was locked down for about an hour. Now, there's a couple of buildings right here, and in that parking lot is where we're seeing a ton of police cars, a lot of unmarked vehicles as well. So now that the lockdown has been lifted, we're starting to see people exit the base and also being able to enter. So right where that Lightning Gate is, over my right-hand shoulder, we were seeing 3 red X's there. And good news, planes are flying back here again at Luke Air Force Base. We weren't hearing anybody take off over the last hour as well. We did see an ambulance as well, so we're still waiting to find out what actually happened, what was the cause of this lockdown. It was initially reports of a potential active shooter, but Luke Air Force Base has confirmed that is no longer the case and that the lockdown has been lifted. We'll continue to be here, gather information, talk to people, but as you're seeing, people are finally able to leave the base and then enter it as well, but it has caused quite a large line outside of the base as people were waiting out here for about an hour during that lockdown. I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, hopefully we can unravel more details about what happened. Kenzie, we appreciate that live report.
Thank you.